Hey everybody, it's Fox News Watch Face-Off for Columbus Day. Ellis, Henican in New York, Jim Pinkerton in our nation's capital. Jim, Donald Trump is pretending for, I guess, the 47th or 48th time that he's going to run for the president. And boy, Daily Beast certainly takes apart that act of recurrent media manipulation. You're not falling for it, are you?
You know, well, let's put our cards on the table. It'd be good for both of us as journalists if he ran, right? He's
Yeah,
much more.
any other dope, right?
He's much more entertaining than most of these people. And I got to tell you, the part of me thinks that Charlie Brown and the football and so on, that he might just run this time, seriously. And I'll tell you why. Because the field is so wide open. That there's never been a better time to spend private self-funding money. There's never been more opportunity in terms of the internet and Facebook and Twitter and stuff to try new technologies to do it and so on. So I think you could probably make a pretty good case that somebody sort of seeming kind of as a can-do centrist with a business orientation talking about jobs. And I will point out to you talking about China. I think that's sort of the issue. There's a big article in the New York Times over the weekend about candidates discovering that China, not Iraq or Afghanistan, is our big preoccupation for the future. At the risk of really looking stupid, and I know that if I did look stupid, you'd never remind me of that or anything. I think there's a decent chance I'll run.
You just made an excellent case for Mike Bloomberg running for president, I think. But having covered Trump for more than 20 years now, I don't usually think of you as gullible, Jim, but I think maybe you're being a little gullible on this one. This guy does this, right? He wants to insert himself in any story on the thinnest of pretexts to get his name in the paper and have people like you and me talking about him. And I hate to even mention his name in this context. I just think it's a fake.
So I'm going to put you down as doubtful?
I would say highly, highly doubtful. And I'm not quick to learn a lesson, but I learn them eventually. I've been down this road with this guy before.
It was at least. Well, I just think maybe it will be Bloomberg. Maybe it will be somebody else we haven't thought of yet. David Petraeus. I mean, who knows? I just think that there's. Meg Whitman came out of nowhere and
Right.
may well win the governorship of California. There's a guy in Michigan named Snyder, and another businessman, self-funder, Rick Scott in Florida. Those are three candidates who I don't think have ever run for anything before, and all three of them might well be governor of big states come November, which of course reminds me that the presidential field for 2012 is not exactly locked down yet.
That is true on the Republican side. Pinkerton, very good on the macro question today, but totally miscasting the players. Happy Columbus Day.
You too. Thanks, Ellis.
Have a great one.